First, let me bring in MSNBC's Rachel Maddow along with MSNBC political analyst Pat Buchanan. And Rachel, just my initial thought on this is that what we saw from Senator McCain was a spirited exchange. He had a lot of fight. I saw in Senator Obama a cautiousness, a guy who's ahead, who wanted to engage on the issues but did not want to fight at the same level that McCain wanted to.
I think that was true at the beginning of the debate. At least that's how I saw it. I saw John McCain being quite spirited, quite aggressive, seeming to be enjoying himself at the beginning of the debate. And before the halfway point of the debate, I actually think that McCain's excitement to be there and eagerness to be participating in that sort of a spirited back and forth devolved into a sort of anger and discomfort, and there was a lot of eye rolling. There was a tremendous amount of blinking. There was some grimacing and sort of mugging for the camera, I think, that he's going to regret. He definitely got in the zinger of the night with "I'm not George Bush." Right. The rejoinder zinger from Barack Obama was probably actually a line against Fox News, not against McCain himself. But probably the line, at least for me, that will resonate beyond this debate and get used again and again and again and will hurt one of these candidates the most was when John McCain ridiculed the idea that the life of the mother should be a concern in the abortion debate.
Well, we'll have discussion between the two of you. We'll pretend like it's the debate here. And Pat, I'll get your initial thoughts on how you saw it. We also saw from Barack Obama, if you talk about tone, you talk about facial gestures, a lot of smiling. Every time McCain went on the attack on an issue, he just smiled in a way that might be seen as dismissive, might be seen as confident. But that's the way he chose to play it tonight. He did not want to necessarily retaliate or fight back from a defensive position.
He really did not. He really did not engage. He was like a boxer who knows he's winning on rounds and winning on points, and this is the 15th round, and all he's got to do is avoid being hit and knocked down. I think he almost ducked engagement with McCain, who clearly was intense, passionate, aggressive all evening long. And what surprised me, and I think some of the most interesting exchanges were on the tone and tenor of the campaigns, where Schieffer went at him directly. You all are using words like liar and terrorist and things like that. And McCain was extremely passionate in defending exactly what his campaign had done with Mr. Ayers and with Acorn, and also in charging Barack Obama's campaign with the attack ads. And I was surprised that Barack Obama did not come back strong at all. Secondly, when the vice presidents were pointed out there, their qualifications to be president, Barack Obama deliberately passed over any effort to criticize, I think, or suggest that Sarah Palin was not qualified. And as you know, these are the things that have been consuming talk shows, cable TV, and he was very gracious, which I think might have been pretty smart. Overall, I do believe this was John McCain's best campaign. I think he clearly won it on points. It was his best performance. He was intense and ideological, and he's appealing to the base, clearly. But at the same time, Barack Obama was even cooler than he's been in the other two debates, and I think he realizes this is a winning formula. I've got this race pretty much wrapped up. What I've got to do is not make some mistake and step into a KO punch.
I would just say, Pat, that I think that the intensity sort of curdled for John McCain towards the end of the debate. He looked exasperated, frustrated, rolling his eyes, grimacing, interjecting, making weird jokes that didn't connect again. I think on temperament, John McCain didn't do himself any favors tonight, even though you think that he did well on policy.
Well, I do tend to agree that he should not interrupt Barack Obama as he did. I don't think that helps him with just dropping the words and the phrases in there. But I do think he came to fight. He gave it everything he had, I think, and he decided, look, all these things we've been arguing, we've been putting out there about William Ayers, these are perfectly legitimate. And he defended them with real passion and intensity and, frankly, conviction. So I really believe he had the best debate of the three. Right. The question is, though, David, last two times I felt he's won the debates on points, and the public seems to believe otherwise. And Obama ran the same kind of traps he had run twice before.
I think this was John McCain's worst debate, so we're probably perfectly matched here, Pat.
All right, Rachel Maddow and Pat Buchanan, thanks very much.